Exploring Bloom's Literature. In this video, you will learn how to navigate the Bloom's Literature Database interface to locate key research tools and features, and how to locate and identify literary criticisms within Bloom's Literature. From the Lawson State homepage, we're going to access the library's website. So, on the Lawson State homepage, if you look towards the top of your screen, there will be a banner where you'll find Library. Click on Library. Once you click on Library, you should be brought to this page. And under Quick Links, you will find a link that says, click on the library information icon to access the full library website. So let's click on the link. Now we're on the library's homepage. From the library's homepage, I want to draw your attention to the right hand side of the screen. There are 4 facets that are labeled. Find the one that's labeled Database and click on it. Once you click on Databases, you should be brought to this page where you will see all of our databases listed. We have 118 databases. All of them are listed alphabetically for you. So simply click on the B, and then the drop-down menu will come up with all of our databases that start with B. Click on Bloom's Literature from this listing. And you should then be brought to Bloom's Literature homepage. So let me talk about Bloom's Literature for just a moment. Bloom's Literature is rich with relevant content on core authors and works, multicultural classics, contemporary literature, and more. As students, you'll find exactly what you need for your research in one convenient location. Bloom's has more than 1,000 full-length literary videos, including classic feature film performances such as Orson Welles and Laurence Olivier starring in Shakespeare plays, BBC adaptations of novels such as Pride and Prejudice, famous stage production, and interviews with major contemporary authors, and more. This database provides you with possible essay topics to write about in your literature classes, as well as valuable writing guidance too. So now let's review the basic layout of Bloom's. As you can see at the top of the home page here, there is the most studied authors and works. So these are the most searched for authors and works in this database. Next, you'll find a section that's labeled How to Write About Literature. Here, you will find instruction and practical guidance on topic selection and structuring your literary essays. There's also a Shakespeare Center that offers all things Shakespeare. It provides curated, in-depth resources on William Shakespeare's plays, sonnets, and longer poems, and features over 1,300 full-length performance videos and character studies, as well as essay topics and analysis of key passages. There's also a topic center where you can review various genres of literature. There's also a gallery of videos of the most searched for films in this database, along with a section on author biographies for you to explore. Now that we've looked at the basic layout for Bloom's Literature, now let's search for a literary analysis. So, if there is a particular piece of literature that you're interested in finding a literary analysis for, I would first start by searching for the author. So, as you can see here, they have under Most Studied Authors and Works, they list the authors or writers by their last names first, followed by a comma, a space, and then their first name. So, for this example, I'm going to search for Alice Walker because I want to find some literary analysis on The Color Purple, a novel she wrote in 1984. So let's search for Alice Walker. Walker being her last name first, comma, Alice. And when I do that, a listing comes up, and at the very top we see Alice Walker. So I'm going to click on Alice Walker. And I see that I get 783 results. Now what I'm going to do is I want to search for literary criticisms dealing with The Color Purple. The first thing I'm going to do is click on Filters, go under Content Type, and from that listing I'm going to find Analysis and Criticisms. Click on it, then click on Update Results. Now that I've clicked on and selected Analysis and Criticisms, I'm now ready to search for criticisms on the novel The Color Purple. So next to "and," I'm going to type in The Color Purple in quotation marks, because I'm telling the database I want you to search for this exact title. Then there is a plus mark, and I'm going to click on it. Now we've gone from 483 results down to 145 results. So now this is more manageable to search than over 400 results. I'm going to advise you to go through the listing here and select anything that stands out to you. So the first entry here seems like something that I would consider to use in a literary essay on the topic of Alice Novel's and her themes that she addressed. I want to point out to you how they have the entries listed. As you can see, they have a photo of the cover of the book from which the literary analysis or essay has come from. They provide you with the title of your article. They tell you right next to the title what type of source it is, an article, a word count of the essay, a brief little synopsis or overview of what the essay is about, the publication year for it, the publication or publisher, author, the publisher, of the piece, as well as the title of the book from which the literary analysis comes from. So now to get to the literary analysis, I click on the title. From The Color Purple is Everybody's Protest Art on Alice Walker. And so here is the literary criticism or critical analysis. If I want to, I can click on the cite icon or feature here, and you can see that you can select the citation style that you need to include on your works cited page, which will be MLA, but I caution you, do not copy and paste citations from citation generators and databases directly into your paper. Please make sure that the standard formatting guidelines are followed when you are looking at these citations. So don't simply just copy and paste a citation from a generator. Again, formatting can be lost with copying and pasting, and there are guidelines for how a citation should appear on either your works cited page or with APA, your references page. So just know that we don't just simply copy and paste citations from databases. You can also create an account within Infobase so that you can create a folder to keep up with your literary criticisms if that's how you want to keep up with things. Now that we have gone over the basic layout of Bloom's and how to find a literary criticism, I hope that you will be searching the database in the future for what you may need. However, after watching this video tutorial, if you need further assistance, please reach out to the Lawson State Library. We'd be happy to help.